Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, I want to circle back to intermittent fasting. I'm actually not doing fasting today, but I have a student who is Muslim, and it is their holiday, and he was telling me how he only has 5 more hours to go until he can eat again. I think that's the wrong approach. The right approach to handle fasting, for whatever reason you're fasting, it could be religious, it could be a health goal, but the best way to do it is to realize that food is only one aspect of life, and there are way more things to enjoy. There are two reasons you want to do it that way. Number one, that way you won't miss your food. And number two, fasting is now a positive experience, and it isn't marked by giving up food, right? It's marked by the other joys of life, right? So, for example, I started doing intermittent fasting in the beginning of 2020. I had made it a resolution in 2020, actually. I'm so glad I chose that year because later on it helped me also get through a lot of other challenges, right? Anytime you need to get through abstaining from anything, right, whether it be food, whether it be any substance or any activity, you never want to view it as giving up that activity. You want to view it as broadening your life beyond that activity, right? And what's really unfortunate about fasting is that we all have to eat, right? I have a much better time quitting things that I don't have to touch, right? So, for example, yesterday I talked about how I quit drinking soda 22 years ago. Now, if soda were an essential nutrient, there's no way I would have controlled it, right? I would still be grappling with problems to this day if some other things that I quit. I have a much better time quitting things that are not essential, right? The various foods. So I've never had a problem with nicotine or alcohol, right? Because neither of those are important, are vitamins in our life, right? If they were, I'd have a lot. I'd have a huge problem, right? Well, I guess we all consume trace amounts of alcohol, right? But uh, not enough for it to be a problem, right? Uh, uh, but some things that I actually need to do, like for example, I have a strained relationship with my work sometimes because I actually have to work. Right, the day I can finally retire, I'll probably never want to touch it again because I have a very addictive personality. I have a very strained relationship with. Networking with people because I have to do it right as part of my career, and I have a very strained relationship with putting up with toxic relationships, boundaries kind of issues, because I have to touch it, right? Anything that I have to dial is tricky, right? Anything I can just switch off, right? Because I switch it off by doing other things and occupying and expanding beyond whatever it is that I need to avoid, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.